It will be mandatory in every state and territory for all sheep and goats born from 1st of January 2025 to be electronically identified before they leave their property of birth. So what does this mean for you when you move your stock? For stock you have bred, moving them off your property, make sure you purchase enough accredited electronic NLIS devices for your home-bred sheep and goats that will be moving off your property. Choose the colour yellow or the year of birth colour to indicate that the stock are home-bred. Using year of birth colours is recommended for easier management of your stock. They're mandatory in Western Australia. These devices are printed with the Property Identification Code or PIC of the property where they are used, which is the beginning of the external NLIS ID. Note the code for the species S for sheep and K for goats. Using the correct code is critical for tracing animals if there's a disease outbreak. To move the stock, you still need to complete a current LPA National Vendor Declaration. For stock that you've introduced onto your property, moving them off. These animals should have tags from their property of birth, but for any that have lost their tag, you'll need to have some approved NLIS electronic post-breeder devices on hand. In this case, they must be pink to indicate that the stock were born on a different PIC. They'll still be printed with your PIC where they'll be used. Note the post-breeder species code is T for sheep and L for goats. For sheep and goat owners moving stock onto your PIC, unless from a sale yard or on-site auction where this will be done for you, this is what has changed for you. Scan the NLIS devices on all incoming stock with your RFID reader. Upload the scan file to your computer. Copy the list of RFIDs. It's too easy to make mistakes typing them in. Open the NLIS database and select the option Livestock moved onto my property, specific for sheep and goats. Paste the list of RFIDs into the large box. Complete all other data fields from the movement document, including the number of animals in the consignment here. This could be more than the total number of eID tagged animals if there are livestock within the movement born prior to 2025 and do not carry an eID. Now press Continue. Record the upload ID as a receipt number on the movement document. Check your transaction history to make sure it all went through accurately. If complete, you're all done. If it shows a warning, the transfer is done, but there may be something to check. If it shows error, the transfer did not work, click on the blue text for an explanation of what needs fixing. You must complete this movement record on the NLIS database within 2 days of stock arriving on your PIC. Mandatory electronic NLIS identification makes it possible to more rapidly and accurately trace livestock when there's a disease outbreak or food safety issue. The faster we can trace, the greater the chance of controlling the impact, with fewer animals and producers affected.